Imagine a world cloaked in shadows, where kings fall, cities crumble, and the light of knowledge seems extinguished. Welcome to what history has long called the Dark Ages, a period often painted as an age of ignorance and decay. Yet beneath this shadow lies a story far more complex, more vivid, and more surprising than most textbooks admit. As the Roman Empire dissolved under the weight of invasions and political collapse, Europe did not merely descend into barbarism, but rather entered a crucible of transformation where new kingdoms, vibrant trade networks, and unrecognized innovations quietly took root. From the monasteries preserving ancient manuscripts to the intricate art and architecture that began to rise across the continent, hinting at the intellectual revival to come. In the north, Viking explorers and settlers reshaped landscapes and cultures, blending ferocity with surprisingly sophisticated societal structures, while in the south, the remnants of Roman roads and aqueducts continued to nourish cities that would eventually become hubs of commerce and learning, demonstrating that even in turmoil, civilization adapts and endures. Meanwhile, agriculture evolved in subtle but revolutionary ways, with crop rotation and new plowing techniques increasing productivity, supporting a population that, despite wars and plagues, would grow and lay the foundation for the medieval towns and markets that historians often overlook. Religion, too, played a dual role, simultaneously a tool of control and a sanctuary of learning, as monastic communities not only copied ancient texts but also innovated in medicine, astronomy, and philosophy, keeping the flame of knowledge alive in an era mistakenly assumed to be intellectually barren. Consider the enigmatic Carolingian Renaissance, a period of cultural and educational revival under Charlemagne, where scholars traveled great distances to exchange ideas, standardize scripts, and teach literacy, proving that pockets of enlightenment existed even amidst chaos. And yet, the narrative of darkness persists, fueled by centuries of romanticized storytelling that cast knights, peasants, and monarchs into a simplistic tale of decline, ignoring the networks of trade connecting distant lands, the sophisticated legal systems emerging from local courts, and the technological advances in metallurgy, water mills, and shipbuilding that quietly propelled Europe forward. Through illuminated manuscripts, intricate jewelry, and early Gothic cathedrals, we glimpse the resilience, creativity, and ambition of a people navigating uncertainty, asserting that the so-called Dark Ages were not merely a void, but a complex tapestry of struggle, adaptation, and innovation. Historians now debate the term itself, asking whether darkness is a reflection of the period or a mirror of later biases, prompting us to reconsider our assumptions about progress, civilization, and memory. By tracing the threads of knowledge, commerce, and cultural exchange across the fractured European landscape, continent that was far from static, where kingdoms like Mercia, Wessex, and the Lombard territories experimented with governance and law, where artisans and scholars laid the groundwork for universities centuries ahead, and where the seeds of the Renaissance were quietly sown in hidden corners. This journey through the shadows reveals a world alive with resilience, invention, and human ingenuity, challenging us to see beyond the myths, to understand that history is rarely black and white, and that even in moments we label as dark, the human spirit shines in unexpected ways, leaving a legacy that would illuminate the centuries to come and forever reshape our understanding of Europe's past.